Hello students, today I will start chapter number 5 probability from your reasoning book. Let's see the exercise number 5.1. The question number 1 is probability of an event range from. Its option will be C, that is 0 to 1. That means C option will be right of this question. Let's see the question number 2. The question number 2 is what is the probability of getting a sum of 7 from 2 throws of a dice? Students, let's see the solution. As you know about the dice, students, all of the students knows about the Ludo, and the Ludo there is a dice. So if we throw 2 dice similarly, maybe it will possible outcomes 1 1, that means in the first dice 1 and second dice 1, 1 2, that means in the first dice 1, second dice 2. Similarly, there are total 36 outcomes when we throw 2 dice are rolled together. There are total 36 possibly outcomes. So because we have 2 favorable outcomes, it will be sum of 7. That means only 6 favorable outcomes, that is 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 3, 5, 2 and 6, 1. You can see here all the values, that is sum of 7. So as you know that the formula of the probability, that is favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. As you know that when the total outcomes value is 36, so 36 should be noted in the denominator, and here the sum of 7's value is 6 only. So 6 will be noted in the numerator. When we cancel it, its value will be 1 upon 6. That means which option will be right? Option number B. Let's see the question number 3. The question number 3 is a boy hits his target once after trying 5 times. What is the probability of hitting his target in each trial? Let's see the solution of this question, students. Total outcomes will be 5 because he tried 5 times. And what will be the possible outcome? It will be 1 because we have to find out the probability of hitting his target in each trial. That means only in one trial. So possible outcomes will be 1. And as you know that the probabilities formula, possible outcomes upon total outcomes. So the probability of hitting his target in each trial, it will be 1 upon 5. That means option number B will be right. Thank you. Now students, let's see the question number 4. In each over, Yuvraj hits 1-6. What is the probability that Yuvraj will hit a 6 in the first ball of an over? As you know that student, in 1 over, how many balls are there? 6. So when we find out the probability that Yuvraj will hit a 6 in the first ball of an over, that means he hits only 1 6 in each and every over. How many overs are there? 6. That means total possible outcomes will be 6, and for the first ball of an over he will hit a 6. That means 1 will be the possible outcomes. So the probability that Yuvraj will hit a 6 in the first ball of an over, it will be 1 upon 6. That means which option will be right? Option number C. Let's see the next question. If a dice is thrown, find the probability of getting 4. As you know that student, I told you in the previous questions that in a dice, the total number of numbers there are 6. That means total possible outcomes, it will be 6, and 4 is only 1 times. That means possible outcomes will be 1. So the probability of getting a 4, it will be 1 upon 6. That means option number A will be right of this question. Let's see the question number 6. Question number 6 is, from a pack of cards, one card is taken out randomly. What is the probability of it being a jack? Student, I want to tell you about the cards. The total cards, pack of cards are 52 and jack are total 4. So when we find out the probability of getting a jack, it will be 4 upon 52. And when we cancel it, it will be 4 1 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4 and 4 3 ja 12. That means 1 upon 13 will be the answer. So which option will be right? Option number B, that is 1 upon 13. Let's see the next question, that is question number 7. A card is taken out from a pack of cards. What is the probability of being a club? Student, as I told you in the previous question, that total number of cards are 52. So 52 should be noted in the denominator and the pack of club cards are 13. That means 13 should be noted in the numerator. And when we cancel it, its value will be 1 upon 4. So which option will be right for this question? Option number B. That means 1 upon 4. So let's see the exercise number 5.2. The question number 1 is, if a card is drawn from a pack of cards, as I told you in the previous question, there are total number of cards are 52. So total possible outcomes will be 52. What is the probability of it being a king or a queen? Student, you have to know that total number of kings value in a card there are 4 and total number of queens are 4. So if we choose a king or a queen, we have to pick total 8 cards. That means the possible outcomes will be 8 and total outcomes will be 52. And when we divide it, its value will be 2 upon 13. That means option number B will be right of this question. Let's see the question number 2. If one letter is picked from the mathematics, firstly we have to count the total number of words in this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. That means total numbers are there 11. So 11 should be noted always in the denominator, as I told you, because the total outcomes will be noted in the denominator for the probability. And now we have to find out the probability of it being a vowel. Students, as you know that the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. That means in the English alphabet there are 5 vowels. But here we have to search in this word how many vowels are there. You can see A is a vowel, E is a vowel, A is a vowel and I is a vowel. That means total vowels in mathematics words are 4. So possible outcomes it will be 4. That means it should be noted in the numerator. And total number of words are there 11. That means 11 should be noted in the denominator. So which option will be right of this question? Option number B. Let's see the next question. A box contains 19 cards having 1, 2, 3 and so on till 19. That means total number of cards are there 19. So 19 should be noted in the denominator. A card is drawn from the box. What is the probability that the number of on the card is divisible by 5? Student, as you know that the table of the 5 which is divisible by 5 always, because if the multiple of 5 we have to pick the table of 5, like 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15, 5 4 is 20. But there are total 19 cards. That means we have to pick 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15. That means how many possible outcomes? 3 possible outcomes only. Which one? 5, 10, 15. That means 3 should be noted in the numerator and total number of cards are there 19. So 19 should be noted in the denominator. So which option will be right? Option number A of question number 3. I hope, student, now you are able to complete each and every sum of exercise number 5.1 and 5.2. Thank you.